Hello, how's it going? Welcome back for another live stream. Today, I'm joined by a real-life airline pilot, my dad. And today I thought we'd jump into a bit of flight sim now that I've got my CPU, my computer all fixed. It's all humming away. I'm not going to have any streaming problems. And we're going to attempt to fly from London Luton to Edinburgh, aren't we?
That's
Edinburgh.
the plan.
But properly, with no assistance or anything. None of that computer game stuff. So we're all set to hard mode, and hopefully we'll make it and we won't die and crash.
If it works as
This is your career on the line. Because if people see that.
But it's a game.
Splam Pat, oh my god, there are two of them. There are. Peaswad, how you doing? Peaswad is in the chat. So yeah, we're going to hop in, we're going to set up the routes. Because do you know what? I've obviously never done a navlog before. And as soon as I clicked on to set this game up, my dad was like, that's not how you fly. That's not what you want to do. So we're going to hop in and we're actually going to try and set it up properly. So let's do it and hope that my PC's running smooth as butter today. It should be. It all looks pretty good. Let me know how the volume levels are and things, and we will get in and start setting out. So first of all, we need to change our plane. Airliner. There you go. That's what you. Is that what you fly?
One of them, yeah.
One of them.
The Neo 320 Neo.
So I want to change it, and I've done something for you that you already know about, so you feel right at home. I've got an EasyJet livery, so it's going to look lovely. Okay, so where we go? We're going Luton, London Luton, and we're going to go to Edinburgh. So how long will this take roughly? If we do it right.
Around about an hour.
Around about an hour. Perfect for a live stream. Corvo, we are father and son. That's why we look like father and son. See, this is the bit, normally when I play this, I've played this a few times, I just go from one airport to another because that's what I think pilots probably do. But apparently that's not the case. Phoenix, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat. So we need to set this up properly. So, okay, well, so what am I doing? I'm changing the runways right. 25.
Runway 25 is good.
Okay.
But you're going to go to runway 24 at Edinburgh, not 30.
24. Is it better?
Well, 30 has been closed for a while.
Ah, so if we get there, it won't let us go in. Ramp go medium.
No, that's parking.
Oh, how can I fly to a?
I don't know.
Oh, there it is. 24. 24 at the top.
Runway 24, not 24.
24. 24.
You're
sorry.
not American. So you're going to go.
Most of the people watching are, so none of that sort of stuff.
Okay, so you're going to go IFR.
IFR.
So instrument flight rules, not VOR. Not VFR, which is visual flight rules.
Okay, and I want high altitude.
Yeah, high altitude. Yeah.
Right, and then this is the bit I didn't get. Departures I'm changing from direct.
So we go to Compton.
Where is it?
Olney, you want?
Oh, that one. Yeah.
There we go. Olney to Bravo from runway 25.
That's okay. That's all good. And then arrivals. Oh, we can change this. Let me go into the actual navlog because that was better because we could see it. There we go.
So where does it take? So
approach automatic. That's what I want to change, isn't it? ILS 24.
ILS 24, yeah.
Right.
And what about the arrival? See, I don't reckon some of these arrivals I don't recognise at all. So I don't know.
Let's take a look at them. Let's see, because we did it before and it looked a bit weird. So we'll set that out and then close down navlog, and then it shows you the actual journey, right?
Right, but it's taking you too far west. You don't want to go west at all. You want to. I mean, if
So if I
anything,
change it-
you'd sort of be going fairly close to Newcastle. Can you?
Oh, right,
can you
straight
select VORs as a radio aid, a nav aid?
Where's that?
Well, that's just what I don't know.
Can I change? Is that
Okay, I'll tell you what
on
then.
this?
So, can you click on this position?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that's Taller. So, and what?
Oh, I can remove places.
Yeah, no, leave Taller in. Just come down come down here.
Yeah.
So, so that's Honolulu.
Right.
Okay, let's see if right. Can you type in another waypoint?
Probably. What can I
Okay,
want to type?
so just type in POL,
POL.
which is Pole Hill.
Oh, apologies. Punching my microphone.
Well, you just got a
No.
list a second ago.
Did I?
Yeah, press search. Or a list came up a second ago.
Open filters.
No.
Airports, points of interest, navigation,
Yeah,
nav aids
Yes.
on.
Oh, okay. Let's have them on then.
Okay. Let me get rid of that. All right, so there might be these little dots. So whereabouts is it? Do you know where it is? Nope. Now I should be able to find it, shouldn't I? POV. What is it?
POL.
POL. Right, airports. Nope.
But it's Pole Hill is what you're looking for. I mean, maybe type in Pole Hill as one word. POLE Hill.
Hill. No. Oh, what was that one? That one? Paulie?
No. Okay, try TNT, which is Trent.
TNT.
TNT.
For that. Waypoint.
Okay, what are those ones you got?
It doesn't even tell you, does it?
Well, click on it. Oh, that's it. Right. So go. So if you
add
that. So on your flight log, what you want to do to get rid of Honolulu, you want to go from Olney.
Remove. This is like legit now. Oshwan Gaming could see in the chat. We're this is it. You're learning how you do it in the real world. Hopefully.
Well, in the real world, your flight plan is already done for you, so remove that.
Who does it? That's outrageous.
Operations.
That it's all done for you.
We download it automatically.
So now I'm going to there.
So Trent. So and then
should I remove Liverpool?
Try. I don't understand why Pole Hill isn't there.
No, I don't know either. Oh, it might be because I was too far out.
I'll tell you what. Let's keep it simple. Scrap Pole. Try Tartan. TARTN.
Tartan.
There you go. Right, that's the holding position for outside of Edinburgh to the south of Edinburgh.
So I want to set as arrival? No, that'll make me land there.
Yeah, you just.
I'm already on it. I think I'm already using it. Am I? I don't know what that means.
What is it? Is it on your?
I can remove it, so it says that it is.
But you want it there. Set as you want it as part of the arrival, don't you?
But I think that'll mean Is it an airport?
No.
Oh,
right. So then,
what's happened now?
So it's taking you from.
No, it's making me land in Tartan. Look. Oh, right, because this game has a feature where you can end your flight in an aerial location. Okay, so what I've just done is to tell it that we're actually finishing
so
up there.
Can scrub that then.
So
you want to do what you did a second ago and add it.
What runway do we want?
24. The top one.
That one, right. Set as arrival. Yeah, it didn't give me the option. Although now it's given us... what has it done now?
So what?
I think... Let's go back into navlog. This is so much more complicated than when I normally play this game. Oh, it's actually got rid of direct. I think it's because we've added in some. Is that looking better? As a journey?
Let's have a... Just can you... No, come out so we can see it.
All right. No,
yeah,
it's taken,
that's better.
But it's taken away the little flight routes in.
So you need to... Right, but you need to put an arrival in again, don't you?
No, it won't let me.
It's
taken the option away from what it had before, because before it had direct, and now it doesn't have direct.
Okay.
So I don't know how we add it in, and it's changed my height and everything. Right, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's clear it and try again. Do that.
Okay, golf whiskey.
There we go. And then...
Like a Golf Papa Hotel.
Okay, golf.
Right, so runway 25. Right, it's defaulted to 30 at Edinburgh again. You'll change that to 24.
Oh, it's taken away my ability to still put in the things. Why is it doing this to me? I'm going to change this. I'm going to change it back. See if that has any effect. Ah, mate, there you go. All right.
So you're back in IFR. So departures, you want the only 2 Charlie, was it now?
That one.
That's changed because it was runway 26 up to May. It's now 25.
And then for arrivals, it's the arrivals that's killing us. We need to pick a different arrival.
That's fine as it stands at the moment.
Okay, so we can leave that like
where's
that.
it taking us to? Is it literally taking us straight to the runway?
Yeah, direct.
What's this point?
TLA.
No, is that uniform? Can you There's a point up here.
I can't get rid of
this.
What's
that point?
EDN.
Right, EDN. So can we go from the previous point? Is that Tala or?
Yeah.
Yeah, to go from Tala to the EDN.
I can add it in, I think. I might be able to add it in. Add. Yeah, like that.
And then you want the ILS selected as well. Have you got the ILS for 2.4?
I don't know what that means.
The landing system.
I don't know what that is. How do I do that?
Yeah, on approach. On approach. No, up here, look. You've got automatics.
Oh, sorry.
So
we did that. We did do that before. Okay. Right. Navlog. Is that to line us up right with the runway?
Yeah, but what we can do before we'll just put you on headings to lock in. We won't do all of that.
I'm definitely going to crash.
No,
but we'll see. Right. Is that looking good?
Yeah.
Should we go now because it's dusk-ish, or should we make it daytime?
Do whatever. It doesn't make any difference.
We're going live. We'll make it live. Why not? Flight conditions, live weather, live players, live traffic.
Let me see what the weather's doing in Edinburgh.
30th of August, 8:30. Martin is in the chat. So is Chris. How you doing, Chris? Molly Jane as well. Rab dude. Sorry, we've been sorting out Navlog, so I've been a bit stiff on the old chat.
It's lovely weather up there. 260 at 3 knots. Cav okay.
No worries, Molly. We'll see you if you can. Fly from Luton to Gatwick to Heathrow to Stansted. That'd be everyone's idea of fun. We're going from Luton to Edinburgh, Martin. It's all been decided. Chris saying his IQ is double just watching this. Mine isn't. I'm feeling like I'm learning to drive all over again. So there we go. Rab dude saying, "What up, Jonesy's dad?"
Sorry.
Rab dude said, "What up, Jonesy's dad?"
Hello.
There you go. Right, flight conditions are done. Oh look, it's nice and evening-y.
Yeah, it is.
Right, if I hit now, we're going to get into this and see what happens because I don't know. Oh, I need to make sure my trim isn't where it was before. I crashed. We had a little practice run and my trim was set to something crazy and it slammed us into the ground immediately, which wasn't great.
So does it start you with engines running on the runway? Or?
I've turned all assists off, so it's going to be like, I think it'll be like you get into a plane and it's not even on. Because normally it's ready to go. All your checklists are done, everything's finished,
right,
and it's ready, and you just put your power on and go.
Okay.
So I'm relying on you now to say,
you know I use checklists.
Oshawan, you got your driving test on Wednesday. Driving test's not too bad. Have you got what have you got? The actual practical part, or do you have?
What it looks like
a paper part or a hazard avoidance? You do as now, don't you?
No idea.
Big Bad Easy, question for your dad regarding day-night. Do you use electronics so much now that flying by eye is no more?
If you mean do we use the autopilot, yes.
No, like do you ever look out the window? Is it all electronics?
Oh, we forget to look out the window sometimes, to be fair. But it's all on instruments. But you do look out the window when the weather's nice. And when it's bad as well.
But how do you know the runway's in front of you?
Well, obviously we'll look out when we're landing or taking off. But if you're in the cruise, quite often you do actually forget to look out the window sometimes.
Right, so you do look out the window.
You're busy doing things, but you're flying on instruments.
Oh, Oshman, you've already done the hazard and the written stuff. The driving's the easy part then. Look at that. EasyJet plane for you.
Marvellous. Well, so the engines are running, so you're at the hold.
Oh, so it's basically ready to go. I have to make sure it's all set right. It's not going to go crazy. Right, there's my plan. I've got a plan for once.
Do you not normally have that then?
No.
Okay.
I don't usually know how to do it.
So what? Right. So what?
There we go. I forgot the controls for a sec. What do you want me to look at?
Well, I'm looking at the pressure QNH 2992.
So I can zoom into the panel.
You've got inches.
What? So you need to tell me what you're looking at because I don't know what you're looking at.
Well, this is a pressure setting, but it's in inches, which we don't use.
So I might be able to change it. Decrease. Can you turn on? Oh, it's an American version, is it?
Can you turn that?
Yes. Increase and decrease.
No. You've got HG.
Oh.
So inches of mercury. Can you put it on it? There we go. So hang on. Let me.
What did we just do? Did we just change the pressure to?
No, you didn't change any. You've changed measure of pressure in inches of mercury, which the Americans use that. But to be honest, in flying they don't. They use it in hectopascals.
Okay. Well, we can check. So we can change it.
But at the moment you've got 1013 set, which is a standard setting which you use for flight levels.
Okay.
and you'd only use it if that's what your pressure setting is on the day. You said, does it actually tell you anywhere what the current pressure setting is? Well, how high is it? Right, so Luton is about 500 feet above the ground. 1013 is only telling you you're 300 feet above the ground.
So turn it down, up. Move it. Leave it the same.
You said right. So can you look at the weather in here and tell you?
Blimey,
will it tell you what the actual pressure is?
I can look at VFR map, navlog, fuel.
Well, what's
AI.
If you go to tower, does that give you the ATIS?
I can talk to the tower.
Can you not dial up the ATIS frequency?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, actually, there isn't. To be fair, well, there is. You can, but
I can do the camera, a checklist.
So if you talk to the tower,
oh, so it's done. It's done a checklist. Should we have a look and see what they've done? Will it be in there?
That's not going to. No, it's not going to give you a pressure setting.
Oh,
it's just telling you what's on and what isn't.
Then I don't think I can. I've got no objectives. My navlog is here.
So how do you on this? How do you find out what the weather is doing?
I guess you don't. Oh mate, can I do it in the? How can you do it in the plane? Is there a window that I can switch to with weather, local weather?
Well, yeah.
Like if I look down here, can I do this?
Have you got?
I can touch.
Have you got ACARS as a?
Queen Tiefling's in the chat. Hello, Queen Tiefling. Thank you for joining me.
Can you get right? Go to.
Chris is giving you advice on driving. He can drive, so that's fair enough. If it was from Jamie, I'd be a bit more worried. Don't bother with driving tests in SA. You probably driving in SA is probably harder because you've got to do like getaway driving as well as normal driving. Surely, press is that pressure? That's fuel, isn't it? So
yeah, there's nothing to do with that. I'm just saying you haven't got ACARS.
Maybe it doesn't matter, the pressure thing.
Well, it does because if you. Oh, well, that doesn't look anything like the aeroplane.
So we had this before, right? So my dad, when was this? Maybe 10 years ago, we played a flight sim game, and you said the panels and the layout was different from the actual plane. And I have a theory that they do that a little bit on purpose to mess with people that would try and learn how to fly from a plane.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially dodgy people, because you wouldn't want them knowing, would you? So let's see if we can find the weather. I can do. That's just fuel. That's just.
But can you request the weather from the tower?
I don't think. I can change frequencies.
Yeah.
That's not in use. I can tune to something with my right down here at the bottom with my radio. Where's my radio gone? There it is. Is it this one? Is it? Yeah, I can do. I think I can change a frequency. I don't know if it'll tell me anything.
But you selected live weather, so
it just means whatever they're tracking the weather. That's what they give you. So actually, you could probably find it online.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you.
Do.
Well, hang on. Let me tell you.
That's actually quite a good thing to do then, because you could check for real, couldn't you? I don't know.
Try dialing up 12058 because that's the ATIS.
What on here? 1, 2. Or you mean on the radio?
On the radio, yeah.
Where's the radio?
Well, it's down
the
bottom. The centre panel, lower than that. Up.
Yeah.
If you select it on here.
Tune radio standby frequency.
Yeah. So you want 12058.
1, 2. That'd be quite cool if it works.
What are you doing?
I'm going down. 12058.
No, right. So the 20, you've got to use a different knob. You've got a big knob and a small knob. So use the big knob.
There's only one knob.
No, there's one behind it as well. There's one underneath it.
Oh, what? Ah.
Right. So 120.
120. That's how would you know there's a big knob and a
then
little
on
knob?
the little knob, you want 58.
As in 580.
580.
Oh right, sorry, I think it meant 058. Okay. 580. Okay.
Now.
Just push this button.
No, go to box 2, VHF2.
VHF2.
Right. Oh no, no, we haven't done it on this. Sorry, go back to VH1.
Yeah.
Right, and just go to the transfer button. Right. So now we should be listening to the radio if there's anything there. There we go. Oh, 1013. Okay. So they're actually saying it's 1013,
Oh, okay. So we just leave it at that.
which looking at the altitude there is wrong.
It's wrong. So now can I just switch back to our normal radio?
Right, but you also right. Let's come back to right. Switch over to the normal radio then.
Right.
Just go
Otherwise he's gonna
transfer.
keep chatting.
So just go transfer. Right. So you're on tower now.
Right.
Right now, just pan up. No,
To
no.
this one.
Right. So
Yeah.
so this is our performance page. So at the moment it's giving you your V speeds 122, 126, 130, but at the moment you've got no flap selected in there.
Okay.
So go to flaps.
Where's that?
Up here, look. Can you click on that?
Should be at this one.
Yeah.
No.
No. So just type 1, right, and then click on that button next to flaps. There you go.
Ooh.
All right.
I love it. What's great is because you've never played this, but you know how it works. It's almost like you do it for a living.
Yeah. Do we know what weight we're at?
Yes.
You should do.
Yes.
up here,
No, we
'cause
can
you're
here.
in- yeah,
we can
no,
do
you
it
don't
through
need
weight
that.
here.
You don't need that.
But this is where we do our fuel. So
Right,
we're
if you-
we're total weight here. Do you want it in pounds or
no,
you can switch?
kilos.
Oh no, we can't switch. Gallons and pounds.
Okay, so what are we there? So less than 60. Yeah, we're not. Very
Actually, you
much
probably
into
can in settings. Let me try.
it. No, don't worry about that.
Sure.
Yeah, don't worry.
All right.
Just come out of that page completely.
Okay.
Right, as a matter of interest, if you just pan up very slowly, it should theoretically. Yeah, there's it's in kilos there. So we're just under 61 tons.
Is that good?
Yeah, we're light. We're really light.
Have we got
So,
enough fuel to get there?
What have we got? Way too much, really.
We can take some fuel off to make
No,
us
that's fine.
lighter.
That's fine. You're not going to be too heavy, so you're fine.
Okay.
So no, come
down?
back down. Right, put a flex speed, put a flex temperature in.
Of what?
So type it in the bottom. Let's go for put 60 in.
Oh, back. Where's delete? Is that back?
No, clear. Bottom right.
60.
60. Now click on flex. So that will adjust the amount of thrust the engines give you.
Okay.
Because you're light, you don't need all that thrust, and you're going full length as well.
Nice. What's a flex temp? Said Martin.
It's a way of derating the engines. So if you've got a long runway for the weight you are and the weather conditions, it basically you can derate the engine using a flex temperature because you don't need as much.
Look at the camera.
Look at the camera.
He's not there.
Sorry.
That's
you don't,
all right.
you don't need as much thrust.
Don't have to look at the camera.
To get off on the length of runway you've got for your weight and for the weather conditions, and therefore that saves engine life.
Chris is warning us that our left flange has fallen off, so we just need to be
Our
careful.
left flange. I wouldn't know what a left flange is.
Yeah, neither does he.
Right, click on the fuel button because you don't need that.
Display fuel information's on
Right,
each.
just go clear.
Clear.
Oh,
it's
not.
inoperative.
Okay, fine.
Some of it is like that. So there's some buttons don't work, but they're just saying operative. Okay.
Okie dokie. Right, so is your intention to get airborne and select the autopilot? I mean, that's
Yeah.
what you'd normally do.
Yeah, do it properly.
Okay.
So what do we need to do? Put in some stuff.
Put in some stuff.
Put in some heights.
No, you don't need to put any stuff in.
Oh, right. I thought I need to twiddle the autopilot knobs and make it go.
Right. So the important thing.
So now that I've
Right,
done
now-
this bit, will it have a button that lets me just follow the plan?
Well, when you press the
The
autopilot.
do it button.
The do it button.
The do it button.
Right. You also see flight director there.
Yeah.
Right. You need to press that button. You need flight directors.
Oh,
No, down. No. FD. To the left.
this one.
Yeah. Press that.
Okay.
Right. And yours. Okay. It's put that one because you can do them separately. Though you wouldn't.
Right.
So that's on as well. So you're going to get the flight director when you take off. You actually take off with a tail wing. Not to worry.
The only time that gets me is when you're actually going down the runway and the plane starts to drift, and it's quite annoying because you have to straighten it
you
out.
have to steer it.
Yeah, but I'm not very good at that bit with the old
Okay.
rudder.
So a couple of things you've got to think about, obviously. So all the brakes on max, which is fine. So at the moment you've got flaps selected. Okay, so once we get airborne, and we reduce thrust, which we will at around about 1,000 feet, and it'll tell you when to do it. You accelerate, and then you're going to start taking the flaps in.
Okay.
But the gear will be the first thing.
Okay.
All right. Basically, what you want to do is just travel off down the runway. Obviously, get to
this now feels like
your speed.
like a lesson.
Oh, right.
Like I'm in a real plane.
You get to V1, and then you just rotate gently, and just pull it back to around about 15 degrees.
Okay, cool. Should we have a go?
And then, do you know where your flaps and the gear levers are?
Yeah, gear is there, flaps are here.
Right,
no,
but do you know what's going to bring the flaps up?
You just push one way, and if that doesn't work, you push the other way.
Well, why don't you do that now, and then we can see which way it is. So if you if you look at the...
This one? Where am I looking for flaps?
Right, so you're looking here, you've got flaps and slats at the moment.
Right, so that's one way.
Right.
Oh, look at that, looks cool. You can see it going in and out.
Yeah.
I can have full flaps.
Yeah, well,
or no flaps, or one flaps.
Yeah, just say you want 1 + F.
So where am I going when we're in the air? Yeah, which way?
You're going to clean up. No. You're going to clean up. Yeah.
No flaps, please.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
All right, but obviously we'll look at
which way is that?
We'll look at the airspeed indicator to make sure we're going fast enough.
All right. Is there anything else we need to do now then?
So obviously. Put 50. I mean, normally you'd hold it on the foot brakes, but put 50% on. Make sure the engines are looking good, and once they are, then you can put takeoff thrust on.
I can do it.
Off down the
I
runway.
can do it here, or what I can do is just do it here. 50.
Yeah. So but you need to look up here. N1's at 50%. Here.
Oh right.
All right. So then you just make sure they're stabilised, and then you put them to takeoff.
Is that
thrust.
these?
Yeah.
What's takeoff thrust?
So these are
full
M1s.
thrust.
So this is you got 61%.
So do I want to gun it full power?
Well,
Blast it.
Well, it should theoretically. I mean, because you can't. You should. Can we come back down to the thrust quadrant? Because when initially I'm just trying to see. No, on see this. I can't see. You should literally just put them effectively just to. Can pull them back again. I want to see what you can see there. Yeah, so you're going to put them to the flex.
Yeah, but I can't feel that here.
No, but
so
can you not? If
do
you
they not go any further? Do you know what I mean? How far
but
will they go? No, they will go all the way.
But it should tell you want flex.
So I can't maybe it does
because on the aircraft they're detents.
So it goes dunk and stops.
Yeah.
It doesn't do that here. So I have to just try and guess.
Okay.
Ish. Is that where I'm? Oh no. Where do I know? How do I know where they're at?
So you got the trim set at 0 at the moment.
Is that right?
I
can change the trim. That's the thing that messed us up before.
What, the trim?
Yeah, because look, this is the trim for me.
Yeah. Just stick, as long as it's in the green, just stick it to 0, and you're not going to be a million miles away.
Oh, because it's so touchy. That's why it's hard to do. All right, we'll leave it there. That's as close as I can get it.
All right.
So should we speak to the tower and see if we're clear to go? Oh, it won't even let us do it. It was just telling us what's going on, that's why.
Well, you're on the runway at the moment.
Yeah, but other people are playing. So they're probably trying to land and stuff. There you go, we'll be alright. So should we go for it?
Yeah, you need to take the brake off though, don't you?
Yep. So full power.
Well, 50% first.
Oh, right.
Okay, everything's looking good.
I'm at 65.
Yeah. So you
Straight
leave
up
it.
the
Yeah, you got. No, you want more. What have you got? Come up to about 85, 90. Come up to about 90%.
You said 50.
No, that was to start with.
Oh, it's the tailwind. See, it's kicking my butt.
No, that's fine. Right, rotate.
What does that mean?
Go up 15 degrees. Very slow. That's just gently. Up.
Get up! I don't think I was going fast enough early enough. Right, here we go.
Right.
We're getting there.
Yeah, so the gear needs to go up. And you're going to overspeed now because you've still got the flaps out. So you want to get the flaps in as well, and the gear.
Overspeed. It's telling me off.
Yeah, because you haven't got...
Flaps are up.
Well, they're not yet.
They are, just did them.
They're still coming up.
Oh, it's
okay.
it
Flaps are up now. Okay. Right. So, and you want to come back on the thrust. Come back to about 70%, 75%,
Oh, I went too far.
and lower the nose. Bring the nose down to about 10 degrees.
It's about 10, isn't it?
Yeah. Now click on AP1.
Promise, if I just let go now.
I did.
Oh, yeah, you can do it, yeah.
There you
Do I not have to do anything now? Is that it? Does it control the speed and everything?
are. Yeah. So
Speed, height, heading.
So,
That's it! That's being a pilot!
Right, so hang on. So it's telling you leave a climb because you're not in climb.
Because I'm now levelling off, because the autopilot's leveled me off.
No, you're going to overspeed again.
Does it do the speed now, though?
No, because
Oh, I still have to do it. So I'm at 92%.
Well, the auto thrust is in, but you're not set in the climb detent. You didn't. See, this is. I don't understand how you can do it.
How do I do a climb detent?
What?
Oh, it's changing my thrust. It's put me down to 19.5%.
Because you're too fast.
So
Right,
can we leave it now to sort yourself out?
No. Let's see the throttle quadrant.
All right, okay.
Right, you've got to put that into climber's gate. Right, can we look at the side of it? Right, this you need to be in the climb gate.
We kind of can. We can do this to look.
But it should
Is that in climb gate?
not almost, but not quite.
Do you want more thrust?
Yeah.
That looks good. Is that where it's supposed to be? That little nubble's in there.
Right. Let's come back to the main instrument and see what it says now. Okay, so you're now in thrust climb. You've got
Okay.
outstar.
You probably find, so I don't know a lot of the settings for this. You can probably do like have buttons that do it for you, but I haven't sorted those out. I apologise. P's was saying I have no idea what's happening. We're in the air. We've got the autopilot on, and we're climbing. We're coming back round to our navigation point and to get back on course. Let's have a little look outside. Let's see what's happening. Look, there she goes. There's London. That's actually not. It's north of London, so it's Luton and around there. It's do you know what? It's probably not far from my house, to be honest. Can you tell what you're looking at from this? Probably not. It's not
From that, no. You can put your landing lights off. You don't need those anymore.
How do we do that? Where are they?
They're up here. Those button switches there.
Oh.
No, that was on. Turn it off.
Strobe?
Put these off. No,
Oh no, that's the wrong way.
that's it. Retract.
Oh,
That's
retract.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Actually, we can look. I think we can look at that as well. Ooh. There you go. That's better. That's retract. That's
Yeah,
retract.
that's fine.
Good.
yeah.
So we were in the air. There's so many buttons, Night Dude. There really is so many buttons. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, it's all good. Autopilot is cheating. Do manual. No, because they're trying to keep it as real as possible, and this is what they do in the real world. So this is what we're doing. Rain is in the chat as well. Good to see you. Psycho GTA. Good to see you too. You kind of like Edward Snowden. I kind of that's probably not a bad thing. I don't know. He's an alright looking bloke, isn't he? Jonesy, you and your dad are smashing it. Well, wait, mate, we have got to land it yet. We're doing okay.
I've not seen this sim before. It should be the same as the aeroplane, but
It seems pretty good then. It seems better than last time.
Yeah.
This is in hard mode, and we've got
Okay.
further than I've ever would have got without you sitting there telling me what to do.
right.
I wouldn't have been able
So,
to do that. Look
like-
at that. Look at the view. It's cool, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's good. It's where you going?
And you don't even ever look out the window.
Of course I do.
You know, you already admitted you don't.
I said sometimes we forget to look out the window. So let's just have a look and see where we're at. So what are we doing
What
now?
are we looking
so,
at? This?
Right, so it's climbing you to 9,100. Let's come further to the right up here.
Oh,
No, we're going to need
this
to
one.
change the altitude.
Okay.
So let's put, what were we cruising at, 38?
Yeah.
So let's change that to 38.
Okay. Oh, I thought it followed my plan. Does it not follow my plan?
Well,
I push the go button. Engage managed altitude mode.
Yeah. So but it's in that already. Can we come back to your PFD? So it's in climb. So see, this is the important stuff here on the PFD, where
Right.
it says thrust climb, nav, because it doesn't matter what you've pressed. If
Yeah.
that doesn't reflect what you want,
Yeah.
then you haven't got it,
Okay.
and so it's going to do something wrong. So at the moment,
So it's now starting to go up.
it should.
No, it's
well,
not.
it should do. Did you press the altitude knob?
I did push the altitude. I think I did.
And it's in climb. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
It's
Starting to go
slow,
now.
Yeah,
She's a bit slow on the uptake.
she is.
She needs to be a bit quicker.
Right, now also on the altitude setting, so if you come back to where it says 1013,
This one.
Yeah. right, here, no,
Yeah,
no,
the
no,
knob.
no, no, right, if you can you pull that, or is it,
I can push it and pull it. Set barometric pressure to standard.
Yes, that's what you want to do. There we go,
Stood.
standard. So 1013 is standard, but on the day it probably won't be. It'll be 1020 or something else.
Okay.
Right? If you want to see the airports on the screen, if you select airport, then that will bring the airports
Oh,
up.
there they are. Let's have a look at them.
And you can change the. You want to expand.
Oh, so there's Olney. That's one we were saying about the way to leave.
So if you come over here, see the
I can't remember the.
right. See the distance. So select that to about 80.
Yeah. Oh right. So that's changed the distance for that.
Yeah. So now
This is we should be charging. I'm going to put this on YouTube as like a learn to fly the Airbus A320.
Oh right.
I'll do it as a webinar.
Right.
Knight did saying hello, Mr. Jones.
Hello there.
Mr. Jonesy, yeah, exactly. Knight did. It is my dad. It is. He's an airline pilot and he flies this plane. It's one of them. So we thought, there we go. Supernification is in the chat. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. We are currently on our way to Edinburgh via BTAX and Mammal. So there we go. I didn't change our call sign. I wanted to change our call sign. It's something cool, but I didn't do it. I was trying to think. Whoa! Why is this gone crazy? Was that me that did that? Have I changed the?
Have you just toggled something?
I don't think so. I think they just all appeared all of a sudden. I'm still in the same mode. Don't know what I've done. Did I do that? Does it normally look like that?
That does look an awful lot of airports. But it's giving the thing is, it's giving you probably every airport around, whereas the only airports it would show us are the ones that we could actually land at.
Oh, because in this you can try and land at some funny little 100 feet long runways. Right, so let's have a look. See how we're getting on. What we can't do is call the hosties to come and bring us.
And you've
food.
got no pilots in there. Is that
we have no look. You have if you do this.
Oh, you can look in.
Cool.
No passengers. Spooky.
Oh, there we are. Looks like us. So which one's me? Am I the first officer?
It's at night. He's got sunglasses. They've both got sunglasses on.
It's because they're cool. Also, eyes in computer games always go badly. There are no passengers. Because I want to. The whole point about this game is you can add loads of mods to it. So the EasyJet skin for this plane is something that's a mod that people have already created.
Oh, okay.
And people add a whole load of stuff in, and you can do a whole load of stuff. You can, and one of them someone is already making or has made is that you can be a passenger. So the plane does all the flying, and you can just walk around in the plane, which I think is really cool. I like that sort of stuff.
They're climbing very fast.
Jonesy's plane has been hacked. It has. They've added loads of new airports on. The rain shared some emotes. Thank you very much. I haven't got any emotes, I don't think. There you go.
Yes.
And you gifted a sub to Queen Tiefling. Thank you very much. So yeah, on Twitch, emotes are little pictures that you have. People can do a little picture.
Right.
And subbing, gifting is Rain just gifted Queen Tiefling a tier 1 month sub. So now she's subscribed to me as a gift from someone else. I've been teaching my dad about what Twitch is. Because my mum and dad arrived and they were like, what is this you are on? So there you go.
Right, should we go back into
Maybe
the
some
aircraft?
snakes have chewed on the wiring, very possible.
I have had a snake on a plane, actually.
Have you?
Yes.
You had not a bomb on the plane.
Oh, that was years ago.
So that was a Mel Gibson film, wasn't it?
Apparently, yeah.
And you got a certificate for being brave.
I did. Meritorious award.
They thought there was a bomb on the plane and they didn't panic and they landed the plane. And it turned
Funnily
out
enough,
it was a
in
prop.
Edinburgh.
In Edinburgh, and it turned out it was a prop for a Mel Gibson movie, which is hilarious. Oh, it wobbly. Come on, so autopilot.
Right, so let's have a look and see what we've got. So at the moment you're...
How do we know where we are?
Because the map tells you.
But I can pull my phone out and I've got like a good map.
But
that shows me. How do I see where I am?
That's showing where you are.
But that doesn't. I can't look at that and tell what it's saying.
Change the scale. You can dial up.
Can I have an image of the world, so I can have it looking like a GPS map?
No.
All right. Because I suppose roads don't really count because there's no roads up there.
No. I mean, you could, as I say, if you know where certain VORs are. I mean, like VORs often take the name of the place where they're situated. So if you dial up VOR, it will take the airports off. No.
Not that one.
No. Up here, the buttons. Like if you go to VOR, there it will take the airports out, and we'll put the radio beacons in.
What's NDBs?
It's another navigational beacon, a very basic one.
So let's have airports. Or should we not? Let's not have airports. There's a bit too many, and we don't know what they mean.
Or just change the scale, then come back. Keep airports, which we'd normally have up, but go down to 40.
Oh,
Just change the scale.
oh, went too far. I need to zoom in. I apologise for making everyone really sick the way it zooms in and out like that, but it's not. It does. So where are we? We're still climbing. We're trying to get up to 38,000 feet, and we're doing 320 knots. There you go. How do we talk to the passengers? Where's the button?
So if you go down to the control panel, lower down. 6. So if you want to do a PA, you can just press and hold that button.
Inoperative. Outrageous.
Okay, so the other way you would do it is to use the hand mic, which is further back.
Can't see. Won't let me go back that far. Cockpit door. Speed. What's a speed brake? Is that just a brake when you land?
It helps you, yeah, but also when you're airborne, it helps you slow down as well.
One thing they don't have in this game, which I think they should have, is you should be able to talk like to the radio, to the tower, and it uses your.
I thought can you not talk?
If people apply, so there, I think people add mods and they can be the tower and stuff. But at the moment, it's all AI, so it doesn't know everything, you know.
Right.
Yes. Martin, Martin is from quite interesting, of course. So he's asked, what's the most common reason for airlines going down? For airliners, sorry, not going down. Pilot error.
What, to crash?
Yeah.
There aren't many things that actually should bring an aeroplane down. So.
If you roll the mouse button, it'll zoom you in.
Well, I want to go down to the.
Hold the right mouse button down, and then you can move the.
Okay, I just want to see what we've got on here because that's no good to us. You want flight plan in. If you put flight plan, click on flight plan.
F plan.
Right, so you've got 300 miles to run to runway 24 at the moment. All you need to know is your 3 times table.
Hold on, with what? We're currently at BTAX, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the position. We've come from Olney. Next position is BTAX.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be Mammal. And that's our destination, which is runway 24 Edinburgh.
And it's 309
And it says
miles.
we're going to be there at 3 minutes past 8, which is UTC. And you've got 309 miles to go.
That's scary. I can see my fuel going down.
Yeah, but you've got way more fuel. We'd normally go up there with about 5 tons.
That's a lot of fuel.
No, it is a lot, yeah.
No, but I mean a kilo in about a tenth of a second. Well, not 10, maybe half a second. Just what I mean. That's a lot of fuel to burn through. I don't want to get like into a weird save the planet thing. I just look like a lot. Where's my clock? Because that's not right. It says it's.
So you get another one down here, look. Oh no, but that.
Oh no, that is right. Sorry, it's because I can't see the.
Excuse me. But that's kind of weird because that's saying 2003.
Oh, this thinks it's 8 o'clock, but it's not. It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, because it's UTC. So it's so GMT. But what it's saying is, strangely, it's putting you in at Edinburgh at 4 minutes past 8. But that is actually the time now.
Yeah.
So there's something not synced there properly.
Right.
Because if you look, it's already said that your BTAX is at 11 minutes past 8.
Yes.
So
it's going. It's doing stuff.
Are we levelling off at 38?
We're changing heading because we've reached BTAX, maybe?
No, but it's coming back on the thrust and changing the trim. So, it's just levelling off, isn't it? So, look, you've gone... So, alt star, which means it's captured the altitude, you're going to level off at 38,000 feet.
Right, but we changed heading as well.
Yeah.
We've got here and we came around.
But you would just bank. You wouldn't normally see the thrust change very much.
Oh, I see.
And it certainly wouldn't come back. If anything, it would go on.
Look at that view.
It's lovely.
You don't even look anymore. You need to make sure you look. Take a picture the next time you do it for real, and I'll share it with the people.
Right. So in a minute, you'll see alt star will go to alt.
Yeah. When it's level.
Yeah.
Alt star means it's nearly there.
It's captured the altitude, and now it's in alt cruise.
Oh, okay.
So now it's cruising. So you're doing decimal 7/8, so 7/8 the speed of sound. Your indicated airspeed though was that 258?
About that. Yeah.
Excuse me. If you if you look here, where are we? Can you see on the top of the navigation display?
Yeah.
It's got GS, which is ground speed.
Yeah.
So that's 422, but your true airspeed is 453. And as a conversation we had the other day, because the air is thinner at altitude, the airspeed indicator lies to you, which is why we need to fly on a Mach number and not an indicated airspeed once we get to higher altitudes. So although we've got 250, perhaps 257 now as an indicated airspeed, our true airspeed is 449, 450, but your true airspeed is affected by the wind, and we've got a headwind, so that's slowing us down. So our speed over the ground is 418.
So equivalent, if we were in a car doing 418 miles an hour,
Yeah,
well, nautical miles an hour,
knots. Yeah,
that's how fast we'd be going. 418.
yes.
Okay, cool. Because that's the most important, isn't it?
But in a car, you're not affected by wind, of course.
Right.
Well, you might be buffed around a bit.
Right. Okay, and then we get how far we are from our next destination from here. 14.
Yeah, so that's the next point.
Nice. There you go. So we're cruising, quite
We
literally.
are. So
Let's go up a little bit in the cockpit so we can see.
So are people seeing what you're looking at? Or
Yeah, they
look
can see
around?
this.
Are they? So they see what you see.
Yeah, they literally see.
Okay.
They see me and you sitting in the corner there, and then they see what we're looking at here. Yeah. Mark, did someone get your name of your channel wrong, Martin? Quite interesting. They have a podcast as well on the
right.
channel, and we used to work with them. They used to do Autumn Conspiracies. There you go.
I see. So
Are you allowed music on in the cockpit?
no,
Would the passengers get weirded out?
I think so.
I like music on at work. I think it'd be quite cool.
So what do we do? How do we go down? How do we look at the?
Oh, sorry. What do you want to look at?
Well, I want to see
Whoa.
what the distance is.
This one? This panel?
Well, see, that's still saying we're 309 miles. So there's something clearly wrong here. That should be distance to go. See, I think what that's giving you is the total distance, but it's not giving you distance to go.
Right. Maybe I can do this.
Right, can you... let's go... Hang on, let me just take this. Can I
Yep.
let's go back to flight plan.
Because it's not updating, I
Excuse me,
think.
Captain, would you like a coffee?
Oh, yes, please.
That's what the game should do.
Right. Why is it not letting me do that? So what I want to do is to put a fix in.
So you can. So you could do what you did before. You put a number and then you click the button, I reckon.
Well, no, I should be able to select fix
Oh.
and then
it just does
put it in, put the one I want in.
Right.
See, I should be able to go like that and that one, but it's not letting me. All right, let's type in. See if it wants to take it this way. No, it's not doing it. Bom bom bom. No, it's not doing it. So I want to see what the distance is to go.
Right. Okay.
No, it's just airports. Because this is clearly wrong, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's not changing, is it?
Okay.
Well, maybe it only comes up when it's the next one. Although it's not showing distance to any of the others, is it?
No,
Sorry.
yeah, I don't know. There's something not right. It hasn't synced at the point we got airborne.
Right. So I should have clicked the button that we didn't click.
Well, no, it should do it automatically. It should do it automatically. So can we cut? I'm sorry, I still don't know how to get this to change.
What are you trying to look at?
What are you actually doing there?
Holding the right mouse button down.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
I don't know. Yeah. No, I don't know how to.
Right, so
sync it up.
let's dial up the ILS frequency then for Edinburgh.
Okay.
So if you-
Right. What's that?
Well, again, it should do it.
ILS is here.
No, you don't need that. So.
I can do it here. I can change it so it goes like
I want to get to this
Oh,
book
no,
do.
too
I want to
far.
get to the box so I can have a look in.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So red nav. So okay, so it's already in there. ILS for 1 minute.
108.9.
Yeah.
So we want to do.
It's
Want
giving
to
you a course, but it's not. Okay, so right. So let's go back up to your navigation. Right. So let's select LS. Right now, hopefully that should down here on your primary flight give you. Maybe too far away at the moment, but it should give you the ILS should come up with the DME with the distance to go.
Oh, where would that pop up here
No, it's going to
or down below?
yeah, it's going to pop out the bottom of the instrument there.
Okay.
Well, your DME's here. No, Trent Pole. I don't know. So that's got that in there. Well, it's not selecting any VORs or anything. Why is it not selecting?
Do they have decaf? I'll take some. No decaf, unfortunately. Did Jazz just put bunny ears on? Oh no, that was my mum. That wasn't Jazz. That was my mum. Kofifi. I could actually do a Kofifi. Corvo, any Swedes here? No one said yet. Oshwan, yeah, you would need to leave a lot of space for cyclists if you were doing 400 knots. That would not be good. ASB64, hello, welcome. I didn't see you already. You're already in the chat. If you've only just joined, thank you for joining. We are flying to Edinburgh from Luton, for real, with no assists, and we're doing pretty well. Although it's not telling us how far away we are. Is there a way we can look at on a different map to see how far away we are? So one thing I thought was weird was a lot of the planes on this you don't have like an iPad or a phone screen where it says here you are, because you have them in the back.
Well,
when we're flying, I can do that.
I mean, or something. We do have effectively we've got iPads which we can show the route on, but at the moment it's not a moving map, but it will be.
Right.
It will be linked eventually.
Some of the smaller planes
right.
have it.
Change the scale so we can actually see Edinburgh on there.
So you want to go to?
So we'll just
way.
do it. We'll do it. Right. So what do we got? So we're looking at what 100. So that's 120 miles, isn't it?
Yeah. So more than that.
Yeah. So we got probably maybe
150?
140 to go. 150,
right, okay.
Something like that. So as I said, 3 times tables all you need to know.
Can I
really.
change this? Because it's got the next place on here.
Yeah.
the
Well, no, that's
distance.
coming up automatically because that's.
But can I change that to show me Edinburgh so it gives me the exact distance?
No.
Okay.
Not unless you change the flight plan. I mean, you could go direct to, if you want, you can go.
We'll keep it as is. It's fine. We're not going to get in
Well,
trouble, are we?
No, but if you want to go now direct to the EDN,
Right.
which is on the approach part, well, effectively on the extended centre line for runway 24, you could do now. You could go direct to the EDN.
We're doing all right, I think. One thing I realised when I was playing this the other day is there's a button, and if you click it for the autopilot, it lines you up with the airport.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on a smaller plane, and you click it, and it gets you all in exactly the right. Sort of, it moves your plane over, does everything, so all you got to do is land. It's brilliant. I loved it. I didn't realise it was a thing. Yeah, it's great. Jamie is in the chat. Good to see you, Jamie.
Have you been to Sweden? Yes, many times.
Corvo asking that. Jamie, what are you saying? But pilot stream time. Glad you haven't crashed yet. We're not going to crash. It's impossible. We're professional. Thank you for joining the stream, Jamie. How you doing? You're annoyed you can't figure out why it's doing it, can't you? Do you want me to move you over there?
No, let's go direct to the EDN.
What is that? So what? No.
Yeah, I can now.
Oh, you can.
So I should. Oh, there we go. So let's go EDN.
I hope I get loads of experience points for this. I think, yeah, there you go. EDNA Airport.
No, it's not a VOR.
NDB.
Yeah, that's the one. Direct to erase, direct.
What are we doing now? So we're changing our flight plan.
So we're just going direct now to the EDN.
What's the EDN?
Up there.
Oh, right. So we're not going around the houses.
No. Well, we're going. Well, it might still want to take us around the houses, but we're not going to do that.
But then how do we line up with the runway?
I'm going to give you headings. You're going to steer headings.
Oh, good lord! In the little twisting the twisty knob.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right. The important thing is always to look at what you've got on your PFD to make sure that whatever you've selected on the FCU, the flight control unit, is what you're actually doing.
Okay. So we look pretty good at the moment, don't we?
Well, so you got speed. Okay, so you're in speed mode. Out cruise. Right. So we know we're in that. We're in nav, so we're following the GPS effectively. And you've got AP1, which is autopilot 1, selected.
I want to know why there isn't an inflatable man that comes out to fly the plane, like in Airline. Airplane.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
It would indeed. So why don't we descend? What's that?
Jamie saying, Jonesy, can either of you do your best sexy pilot intercom voice? What do you say to the passengers? What sort of stuff do you say?
what, welcome them on board? And
I don't know anything. What would you say now if you're going to do a little thing?
if I was doing a little thing, I would tell them how far we've got to go, how long that's going to take, what the weather's doing.
Did you have to practice the pilot way of doing it, where you go, we're currently... Here you go. We're currently cruising at around 38,000 feet. We should be coming to land in Edinburgh.
It comes with experience.
In time for you to grab a nice
Cappuccino.
supper. Cappuccino, it's a morning coffee. Far too late in the day for that.
Okay. Why don't we descend?
Haggis.
Why don't we descend to 25,000 feet?
All right. Is that this? I'll do it up here.
Yeah. So dial that to 25.
All right, let me zoom in like this. There we go.
Of course, because we're on standard.
Oh, if you wheel the wheel, it does it. I didn't realise that.
Oh,
That's good to know, though, because I can do it like that.
right. So we're going down to flight level 250.
And now click the button.
Push it. So you're basically giving control to the aircraft. So
now where do we... That should come up here, shouldn't it? That should start to change.
So no. So what's the important thing to look at now?
These.
Right. So what
Descending.
Does it say? It says descend.
I'm a pilot. I knew it. Oshwan, I have too many hoodies. I don't think there's any such thing as too many hoodies, is there? My hoodie drawer doesn't close properly. You're trying to put too many away. Just wear them on rotation. More. And you should get an hoodie as well. My wife got one. She loves it. It's massive. What's your dad's name? Captain Jones.
Richard.
Yeah, you could be Captain Dicky.
Captain Dick. Yeah.
Captain Dicky. All right, so yeah, we're descending now. We're coming down.
So we've got about 100 miles to go. So, as I said, 3 times table basically gives you a rough descent profile. So we're at 35. So we need about 105 miles to make sure we get down in time. So
Really? You need that far? 105 miles to make sure we go down?
yeah, to go down in a controlled way.
Okay, so what did you do? Why is that 3 times table?
Just the
divide
way
by
it
3.
works. Just the way it works.
So you just said
So if you're at 30,000 feet, then
you need 100 miles.
Well, you need 90. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, the important. I mean, yes, you can get down a lot quicker than that, but that's just sort of the comfy thing to do.
How low? Because this thing I was getting wrong on this simulator. When you're coming into land, how fast do you descend? What do you go like a degree? Do you go like 10 degrees? Is that landing profile?
No, God, no.
They're too steep.
You're actually when you're coming down, you're actually about 2.5 degrees nose up.
Thank you.
You're descending.
Oh right, yeah.
Roughly 700 feet per minute, which is about 300 feet per mile.
So what do you look at? Do you look at that to see where you're at? Your vertical.
With vertical speed indicator, yeah.
Okay.
That will tell you.
Because I always usually get like above the runway and then just nose down and just slam it down to the ground, and then at the last minute pull up really hard and try and like do one of those aircraft carrier.
Right.
I think I don't know if he's still in the chat. Peaswad was in the. He was a. Well, I think you were a chef, weren't you, mate? On an aircraft carrier in the Air Force.
So what a random conversation.
What were we even talking about? I can't remember. Oh, ASB saying Jones is a good man. That's because didn't you win a Nintendo Switch? That's probably why. Phoenix, who was having the random conversation? Oh, my mum's been washing them super often as of late. I wish my mum washed my clothes. To be fair, no, my wife does. So there you go.
Well, I think it's probably safe to... Let's put 4,000 feet in now. That's going to keep us pretty much safe.
Although, that sounds bad. My wife doesn't mind washing, but I do all her cooking. So there you go. It's a good little match.
Right, now we need to set the QNH.
What's that?
Because we're going down.
Do I click the button? Or do we want to come down yet?
No, well, that's fine. You're in descent anyway, and it's the aircraft still got it, so it will go down there. Although,
okay.
But it said, yeah, give it a push anyway. You wouldn't on the aeroplane. You wouldn't need to. Right, so where it says standard for your QNH setting, you now want to put that to what the QNH is. I suspect in this it's going to be 1013. So if you pull it, no, just pull the button.
Oh, it's not doing anything. Enable selection of barometric pressure.
There you go.
Okay.
So you're back on 1013, which is standard, but I'm not quite. You can probably go into the settings on this and change it.
So because you can make this game so that it it's simulator, so that it does all of your what do you call it, your checklist before you take off. You have to do all of it. You can turn it all, because it's all on automatic at the moment.
Right.
But I guess you can sort all your fuel out. You can make sure everything's working. Get in and turn the plane. Do you have a key? Probably not.
No.
I feel weird about not.
No key.
There you go. So a barrel roll, said Peaswad.
You can do a barrel roll in any aircraft.
Would it not break the aircraft?
No, it's a 1G manoeuvre, so no, not at all.
Oh. Surely,
Theoretically, the engines wouldn't be starved of fuel either.
Surely a barrel roll, those depends the Gauge on how fast you push it over. No?
No, if you just do a standard 1G barrel roll,
Oh, I see. Right.
then it's fine. Obviously, if you, hard out. Not that the Airbus would let you do that.
Oh, you weren't an aircraft. Peaswad, you weren't an aircraft carrier. Okay.
What was that?
I said about him being he said he was Air Force, but not an aircraft carrier.
Oh, right.
I just assumed because I've seen Top
Well,
Gun too
Air
many
Force
times.
is the aircraft carrier is the Navy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, they've got planes. It's confusing. Oh, right. ASB saying, is there any situation you go full manual in real life? You land it, don't you?
Yeah, we land it 99.9% of the time. We only use auto land when we're either training or in fog. You always take off manually. There's certainly no commercial aircraft that will take off manually. Automatically. That's all manual. And obviously, if systems degrade, there's something wrong. Then depends on what the systems are that are degrading as to what automatics you've got left anyway. So basically, if the shit hits the fan, you're flying the aeroplane. The automatics can't do it.
For everyone out there who hasn't had this experience, one of the most fun things to do with you is to watch films about planes and flying.
Well, but if that's your job about watching anything, it's never right, is it?
Absolutely. Because then you're like, oh, this is so crap. Why? That's still wrong. Jamie said, has Richard ever had to do one of those landings in crazy winds where the plane comes in at a strange angle?
Yeah, very often.
What's the worst airport? Isn't there one where you have to come in super steep because it's so short and you have to because of where it's located?
Well, there are some like that.
And then you have to come in like...
Yeah, but that's just...
Tailwinds. No, I guess crosswinds.
Crosswinds, yeah.
And then you have to aim into the wind like a bird does to fly in at a funny angle.
And then bring it straight as you touch down.
And then... Crazy.
Hazel C-130.
One time they did an air refuel. That's wicked. The pilot has to go manual, and I was inches from throwing up. That's where they had dropped the fuel hose down and they plug it in. How do they even do that? Do they fly don't they fly the nose of the plane into a big cone?
No, it's a prong that comes.
That is amazing. Do you reckon you could do that?
Up. Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
Do you reckon?
Never done it. It's only first time for everything, but we'll see what happens. I'm never going to do it. Let's face it.
Oshman was saying, I know there are several airports with really short runways. Yeah, there's a really famous one where right at the end of the runway there is loads of buildings and houses, and you have to kind of go straight up. I can't remember where that is. I've seen videos of it, people doing it.
Normally runways like that is one way in and one way out. You have to come out. There's only one way you can leave. You can't.
Right.
Because obviously you've got to. Every departure is predicated on losing one engine at V1.
Oh, is it? So you can still take off? Because at V1 you can still stop, right?
Well, at V1 you can theoretically still go or stop. If you're past V1, theoretically you don't stop. You carry on.
See, I knew this already because we've talked about this before. But so when you're on the runway, V1 is a speed at which you could stop, like you said, or take off. V2 is how fast you're going when you can take off, right?
Yeah, effectively rotation speed.
And the plane goes V1, and then it goes V2 in a big plane.
No,
it does it in this game.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes on some planes.
I mean, V1 is the maximum speed at which you should really have made the decision to stop if you're going to stop. Okay. If you're past V1, if it's a mega long runway, yes, you could stop past V1,
right?
But you would have the book thrown at you because you're not supposed to.
Okay. Can Richard offer any insight on why airplane toilet flushes have to be so damn aggressive?
It's on a vacuum system. And obviously there's a lot less air up there, and it's just they're always been the same. Below about 16,000 feet they utilise a pump, but after that it's just done on vacuum.
Imagine if under a certain height it didn't do anything, and it just went.
But sometimes they break. You can't use them.
My dad worked for the SAS for a long time. Now he checks airports and planes for safety and stuff like that. That's cool though. What, like bombs and terrorists and stuff? I suppose that makes sense. Where are we at? How far away are we? 56 miles.
Okay, so we're a little bit lower than we would normally be, but that's fine. As long as you're not going to hit a hill.
11,000 feet.
Yeah.
That's a big hill. Scotland doesn't got that many big ones, is it?
Change the 4 to 5. Put it at 5,000 feet.
Is there a height you're not allowed to be at?
You're not allowed to be at.
Like, would at 5,000 feet be a no-no at this distance from Edinburgh? Would they tell you off?
No, purely depends. Well, you've got a couple of different constraints. One would be the ground.
No, but I mean, like, are there levels where they say you're not allowed to be there at that height in that plane?
As long as you're above terrain, then there are no restrictions unless it's an air traffic restriction,
Right.
or over a danger area or something like that.
Okay.
But you will have on the arrival. It will say do not go below a certain altitude until you're past a certain point, and that could be because there's something below, or which would be terrain or something else, or it would be to facilitate departures maybe from a different airfield. Because on a departure you'd be held say at 4,000, knowing that traffic's going to go above you at 5.
Right.
So some of it is obviously some's purely for safety because of terrain, and others would be for traffic management.
Oh, okay.
But if they just if air traffic said, "Oh, you're cleared, no restriction, straight to 3,000 feet," then you can do that as long as it's safe for terrain. But radar wouldn't give you anything that isn't safe for terrain. But it's still down to us to make sure we're safe.
You don't not look out the window and there's a massive hill coming towards you, and you have to quickly go. Oh!
Well,
have you ever had that?
That wouldn't be a good day.
Have you ever been like, oh,
No.
there's a mountain, I forgot that was there.
That wouldn't be a good day.
Are there any, I don't know, mountains aren't that big though, really, are they? In this sort of reference?
Well, in Europe.
Plains and stuff.
But in Europe, Mont Blanc's the highest, which is about 16,000.
Because the ground around it's so high anyway, that it puts it
Well,
up
that's
above sea level.
16,000 feet above sea level.
Yeah. Peasword saying, isn't the toilets like the pilot's cannons because you can release them onto the ground?
No.
Have you got a button you can drop the
No,
poop?
they go into tanks.
Oh. That didn't used to happen though, did it? They used to just drop them, didn't they? Or was that a fake?
Maybe years ago, but not for a long time.
I saw a poo on the railway line
Yeah, well, that's different.
at a station. And I thought that was a bit of a joke. I didn't really think that actually happened, but it was just laying on the track with some tissue. It was disgusting.
So is this? I'm just trying to see.
Is that a runway?
No.
Oh.
So there'd be lights on top of a hill. So it might be a wind farm on top of a hill. That's often what.
Oh, okay.
So we're at 6,500 feet, coming down to 5,000 feet.
Let's have a little look outside the plane again. Let's see where we're at. I love that sound. I did a lot of flying as a kid, going to America and back. Didn't we? When you used to send us off to go see the Gramps.
Let's get rid of you.
Get rid of us for weeks at a time. And that sound, I found it really relaxing. I just got used to it as a kid. What's that? Is that a road? I was like, what's that wall? It's not, it's a giant road.
It's Hadrian's Wall.
Hadrian's Wall. They're fortifying it. Yeah.
Right, so we're just coming. So let's come back to our PFD. Let's make sure it's going to do the right thing because we're just coming to 5,000 feet. So it's gone to Alt Star, so it's captured it. You just need to make sure we do.
I like that we know that it's got it and it's going to go there. Oh, and it's got a blue box around it.
Yeah, and it'll come to Alt.
What's the purple arrow?
Speed.
Is that what we want to be?
That's the target speed.
So we're there. It wants us to be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's it?
ASB's asking, have you ever done one of those emergency landings where the landing gear doesn't work, and you have to climb down into the belly of the plane
No.
with a spanner and like do a thing and then push it out with your feet?
No.
Boring.
No. So that to me looks like it's going to bring you round. Why is it taking us?
Jamie's got a question. Oh, it's taking us up there to go back and line us up with the runway.
So the EDN's here, but it's now put all these in.
Yeah.
But in
That's
our
to line
flight,
us up, isn't it?
But in our flight plan, we're going straight to the EDN, aren't we? Can we come back to the flight plan to make do?
Jamie wants to know what is the most, if you don't mind saying, what's the most
saying
scared
too,
you've ever been as a pilot?
Never scared.
Too hardcore, too brave.
Never scared.
To be fair, if
Things
you
that
are,
concentrate the mind, but never scared.
that's like it's probably not. You're probably not in a good position as a
No.
pilot if you've always got a few you could pull out. Yeah, we nearly crashed that time, didn't we?
So it's still saying we're 292 miles away, which is I don't know. It's not synced at all.
I'll figure out.
So let's
for
take
the
us,
next one.
Let's take us to the EDN, then the USR.
At midnight.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's doing.
It's not. Yeah, there's something not
Something's
synced. Okay, let's.
There
come
are
back.
a few bugs in the.
Let's come back and see where we're at. So theoretically,
Oh, with 33. What's the EDN? Is that the place? That's
E-
the little one nearby.
yeah, it's the one on the extended centre line, but it looks.
What does that mean? Extended centre line. Is that one or is it that one? Is it that one?
Yes.
As in we're lined up with the runway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right. So come back down. See what it's doing at the moment. Let's come back down to the box to the McD.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like it's really tracking where we are and what we're doing.
Hang on, because I think. Centrefix.
ASB will answer that. It's got to be me.
What's that?
No, it's probably Jamie. ASB wants to know who your favourite Super Show host is. Do you know them? Do you know their names?
Just you.
Just me. Don't even know their names. Here you go. Doesn't even care.
So that's taking us to the ED.
Oshawan wants to know how bad an idea is it stowing away with the landing gear.
Yeah, you'd be dead.
Why would you be dead?
Because it's not pressurised.
Oh,
And it'd be
okay.
very, very cold. That's. See, that's. I think that's taking us to the EDN. Then we need to go to the USR. Because it's not.
We are going there, aren't we?
Well, we're going to the EDN. See, in reality, if you go to the EDN,
Yeah.
it should have taken all this out.
Oh, right.
So
I see.
You see, if you look at here, so the EDN is on the extended centre line of the runway,
Right.
but the USR we should get. See, can you see it's coming back?
Yeah, it's going up to EDN and then coming
We
back.
don't want to do that. So
So we want to go to this little doodle.
So we want to go.
Let me get you
hang
in
on,
on
hang
that.
on. So we want to go direct to the USR. I wonder. I just want to try. Oh, why's it doing that? So direct. So let's. Yeah.
Oh, so it's set EDN as a waypoint, so it's taking us there and then bringing us back. So we've now flown to Russia.
Oh, I don't like any of that. No, that's an airport. Let's not do that.
He doesn't listen, Jamie.
What's that?
Jamie's saying, hopefully for his sake, you don't listen to the podcast.
A couple of times.
You don't need to listen to it, it's fine.
Okay, but can we go direct to the DM 12B?
Mate, do we have to delete some? Is that the issue? Are we adding some in? Do we need to delete them?
Well, no. I just want if we can go direct to the was that DM 12B? Can we go?
That's just setting a waypoint, right?
Yeah.
Do we want to go direct to?
Well, that's.
Oh, it's turning us.
Right, what's it doing now?
Now it's going straight to the EDN.
No.
Oh, it's taking us. It's going crazy. We're going
No,
somewhere else. It's taking us over there.
Uh,
Did you put a wrong number in?
Well, no, I would put DM12B, but maybe it wants to go to that one there. Let's just. How can I can't get to the top. How can I get to
What are you trying to get to?
to the controls up here? Where's.
Oh, I don't know which one it is. There you go. It's that one.
Right, I don't want to do that.
Oh, you're putting a heading
Right,
in.
put it in heading.
Okay.
I really want
That.
that point there. Right, so we're just in a heading at the
You can
moment.
bring it round and we can do it manually, right? If you just tweak that
Yeah, we
heading,
can do.
we can line it up. Let's do that.
You see, normally what I do is to type in the direct to, type in the reciprocal of the runway,
Yeah.
which would just give us an extended centre line. But I don't know if it will do that on this.
I mean, it's not it's
Well,
not perfect at all. Let me
so-
zoom you back in.
Hang on, let me try. So direct. See this is not how it looks on the.
But this is an approximation, though,
Um,
so it's obviously not exactly right.
Is it two? Let's put 0. It's roughly 060.
Yeah, Chris would definitely be the one to worry about.
No, it doesn't want
The Matthew Broderick one's the best segment we've ever done. So how are we looking?
Right, so at the moment we're just on a heading.
Right.
Let's bring the heading round to. Should we come? Let's come 010. No, other way.
On a jockey head.
Yeah.
Should we go 010?
010. And let's put 3,000 feet in the window as well. We need to go down. 010. Let's put 3,000 feet in the altitude window. No, you got to pull it.
Oh no, I did the wrong. Ah, I've messed it up.
You might be. You might be able to just drag the heading bug around.
Where's the heading bug?
That's it. Well, it's on the PFD.
And then this down to
3,000 feet. Right, but you need to tell it to do something. So you're in out cruise at the moment. So if you just pull, can you pull it?
I can engage selected altitude mode.
Okay, do that then.
Yep.
Right, so now we've got the ITH at the bottom left, which is the ILS.
Yeah.
That's the frequency, and it's saying we're 19 miles away.
From landing?
Well, at the moment, we're 19 miles from the airport.
Okay, that's exciting. But we're not aiming at it, are we? Because we're going straight there.
Yeah.
Our heading is...
So let's bring the speed back. Can we select speed?
We
here.
can.
Select 200 knots.
200?
200.
Down she goes. Yeah. Do I need to click it again? No, it should just do it, right?
What does it say on the PFD?
Speed.
Well, it says speed, so the bug's there and it's coming back.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, and it's set. There you go.
Yeah.
Set to 200.
So see the little green donut?
Yeah.
Right. So that's clean speed. So now if you select flap 1.
Do what?
Flap 1.
Oh, right. No, it's this one, isn't it? Let me just check that's doing it.
So we should see it up here, shouldn't we?
This one?
Yeah.
I think is it this? Yep, flaps 1.
Okay, it's gone into open descent, so you're coming in at 3,000 feet still.
Do we need to change our heading yet?
Yeah, you can come back round to about 330.
This to 330.
Yeah, keep carrying on left. 330. Okay. So you got outstar. So we're coming down to 3,000. Bring the speed back to 180.
So we're just lining ourselves up nicely for the old runway then.
Can you change the scale so we can get a bit more of a...
Yeah.
Just to go in for closer. Go to 20 is fine because I don't want to see the runway.
You should sell courses in showing people how to do Flight Simulator. I think there'd be a lot of people that'd be into it.
Well, yeah, but I need to know what works on this and what doesn't. So we're back to out cruise. So we've got 180.
Jamie wants to know if when you're on a plane, do you constantly think, I would have done that differently?
Yeah, sometimes. Right, so let's come on the FCU, we need to come further to the right.
Hold on, Corvo wants to know if you've been to Stockholm or Malmo.
Well, Stockholm Airport is... well, actually, no, they're different. Of course they are. Have I been to Malmo? I think I have. Yeah, definitely Stockholm, though, which is Arlanda, which is the main airfield.
Peasel wants to know if you get bored flying.
No, never. Very rarely. Depends how long it is and if anything's going on. Right, you need to arm that approach button there. Press
That one?
Yeah.
That's the one I'm talking about, that lines you up with the runway. You said, oh, that sounds cheating.
Oh, well, I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, you click a button, it lines you up with the runway.
Okay, so let's just have a look and
that's
see
the
where we're
cheaty
going.
button. That's the good one. There you go. So it's bringing us round now.
Which, okay, so at the moment you've got you're in heading.
Yeah. And we're in lock mode. What's that?
Yeah.
What does lock mean?
Well, that's for the localizer to line you up in azimuth, left and right for the runway.
Okay, so is this lining us up with DM12B, or is it lining us up with the runway?
No, it's basically put you on an intercept heading. It wouldn't normally do that. It would wait till you're a lot closer, but it's just helping you. It's done it for you.
Right.
So
So we're gonna have
okay.
to change where we're at because at the moment we've changed all these settings down here, haven't we? So it doesn't even know where we're going anymore.
No, forget that. You don't worry about that.
Okay.
Once you're on, so you've armed the approach. So once it locks onto the ILS, then it'll take you off. So you're on heading at the moment and lock, but it's put you on an intercept heading.
So I've clicked approach. It's taken us to the ILS. What's the ILS? That's the one for the runway.
Instrument landing system.
So it could land. Would it land the plane on itself by itself?
It can do, yeah. You can let it if you want. So where are we now? So we're at 12 miles at 3. So why don't we...
How do you know we're at 12 miles?
Because it's saying here, look. Well, 12.
12.5, okay.
12.6.
So I think we need a little look outside again to see where we're at. Oh! It's a shame Molly Jane is not in the chat.
Look, there's the runway. There. You can see the runway or the lights?
I would not have known that's a runway, but yeah. Oh, cool. It's Molly Jane is Scottish, so she would have been all over it, but there you go.
Right, descend to 2,000 feet. You're right over the water. Let's just make sure we're where we want to be.
2,000 feet. Do I need to do the little pop thing again?
Yeah, but you've got 1,000 selected at the moment.
Oh, hold on.
Typically, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Typically in Edinburgh, they descend you probably to 23.
And if I pull the trigger...
No, hang on. Right, so it's giving you... Oh, open descent you're in now, it's all right. My lock's gone, though, so arm approach quickly. Back up.
Oh.
No, it's there.
Are we coming round?
Okay. Well, you're in open descent and heading. I don't understand what it's telling you, because that's wrong.
It's lining us up with the runway, though.
Yeah, but what it's giving you is wrong.
So it should say lock
Yeah,
and
right.
open.
We want to get some more flaps out.
That is... I can't remember the button for it. Was this one, wasn't it? Was it that? No, that one. It's 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, go 3.
3.
Come back to 160 on the speed. Actually, just push the speed. Oh, hang on. No, we haven't armed the... Right, come back to 160 on the speed.
Oh, this is the scary bit.
Right, get the gear down.
You can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. We're at 2,300 feet still. We're a bit high, aren't we?
No, it's fine.
That's that the...
I want to see the distance to the field. 7 miles, you're fine. You're fine.
Look, we're well on our way.
But I'm not convinced.
We're nearly in Edinburgh.
I'm not convinced that what it's doing.
Because it's not in lock mode.
Well, you should have the ILS on there. It should. So you've got approaches armed.
Do I click the lock button?
No.
Turn lock mode on?
Should be on approach. You've got that. Select the second autopilot as well.
Where's that?
There. See if it takes the second one. No, just go back to the first one again. I don't understand what it's doing. Let's get full flap out.
There you go. Do you know what? I never do the flaps. I only do them on takeoff. I
need
don't
to
know
see where we are, how far we are.
4.8.
Okay.
1,300 feet.
But it's not. See, you're in open descent. It's not giving you the ILS. This should give you diamonds, azimuth, and vertical. It's not giving that. It's not telling you that the ILS is.
Let's make sure the landing gear's out. It is out.
Yeah.
We're all good.
Are you in flat full now as well?
Yeah, full flaps.
Right. I mean, there's the runway. You got 2 whites and 2 reds.
What does that mean?
You're on the right profile.
This is the scary part, everybody. This is where we live or die. No guts, no glory.
How much wind have you got there? So the wind is from the right hand side. I don't understand what it's doing.
Well, should it be doing something else?
No, it's flying.
Oh, we're going down. It's landing us.
Yeah, it's flying as it should do, but the indication.
Do I not need to land it then? Do I not even have to worry about it?
Well, you can let it land itself.
Oh, that seems like cheating.
Okay, well then disconnect the autopilot.
I don't think I need to. I think if I just touch it, it will let me take over.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't. Look, we're well far over.
Well, because you got the wind is from the right hand side, so you need to come a little bit over to the right.
Are you gonna let me do it? It's not. I'm gonna do it. Shall I turn off the autopilot? Just click this button.
Okay, click it. Nice, the autopilot's off.
Okay.
Right, so you're a little bit high at the moment, but just carry on. The wind is from the right hand side, so you need to start correcting it and bring it round. You're a little bit high.
This is going to be awful, isn't it?
Right. Remember, obviously, when you get to
Oh.
not too much, not too much.
Oh no!
Come
No! No! Yep.
Right. Come back under thrust.
Oh no, we're going to crash. This is well twitchy. I'm not even on the runway.
You on the grass?
The one bit where I was going to do it myself, and I've completely messed it up. Oh, I should have let it land itself. We're getting back onto the runway. That wind suddenly made me go all over the shop.
Right.
Okay.
900 metres to go. You're going to use the brakes?
I am braking. I'm braking. I wasn't ready for that at all.
Yeah, but you didn't brief me. You didn't tell me how you're
Oh.
going to do it.
Where's the parking brake? There we go. Parking brake's on.
Well, it
Blimey, everyone. We nearly took it out.
I didn't mind you landing on the grass, though. That was all right. But at least you're there.
Well, surely you could land on the grass if you needed to. But they wouldn't make it so
It's
that
not-
there was a lumpy
it's not the plan.
like, bits of concrete and stuff that would take you out. That would be very good, wouldn't it? Well, you had to have a bit of excitement. And now, look, we're here. We can take the parking brake off. Where do we need to go to taxi to?
To the left.
What's taxi speed?
Well, and a straight line, 20 knots.
Oh, I need to turn
Right,
this
well, that's the
camera around.
box, so you don't want to go into the box, do you?
I don't know.
Well,
do you want to go down this thing
You
at the
want to
end?
come over here. Come to the right.
Yeah.
Right, look, you got grass there. You've been on the grass already.
Oh, I'm not supposed to go down there?
Yeah, of course. You've seen an airport before, haven't you?
Yeah, but I've never done this before. No one's clapping for me when we land. That was an atrocious bit of piloting at the end there. I wasn't expecting it to be so,
Twitchy.
yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the... That's what the airplane's like.
Yeah, I was expecting to be much more forgiving and it suddenly just went mental. And then obviously I overcorrected.
You can clean up now. You can put your flaps away. You're going to start your APU. You want to come back to the yellow line.
What's
now.
the APU?
Your little jet engine in the boot in the back.
How do I do that? Go on then, let's do that.
So you want to go to the panel above.
Yeah.
Right, you got these two buttons. You got APU, master
which
switch.
must be-
Oh,
There we go. Which
right,
one?
Yeah, put the master switch on that one.
Yeah.
And now the next one below it. There you go. So that's coming on now. So that's going to give you electrical power on the ground.
Oh, but I'm not going to see a little jet come on. I thought I'd see a little jet go.
I doubt it.
So do I not need my actual engines on now?
Yeah, of course you do.
Oh.
The APU doesn't push you along.
Oh, I thought that's what you meant.
No, it just gives you electrical power and air conditioning.
Electrical power and air conditioning. Oh, that was kind of scary. I thought I'd ruin the entire thing. I didn't realise it was going to land me. That's why I was expecting to have to do a bit more. And then the wind was a little bit stronger than I'd anticipated.
Yeah, but you could see that because it was telling you what the wind was doing.
I didn't know what you were talking about when you were saying that. You just kept saying about wind. I was like, I haven't seen wind anywhere. Oh, well, we made it. Everyone is here for their holiday in Edinburgh, so they should be happy. It's night time, unfortunately.
Quite a
everyone.
nice few clouds around.
Yeah, it's quite nice actually. You can go out for a few drinks, have a little chill.
So basically,
You can adjust the sensitivity. Night, see, I think maybe that was it, night, dude. I wasn't ready for it.
should have done a flying.
I could have done. Well, there you go. Well, I could have let it land anyway.
Yeah, well, I
Couldn't
said
I?
it would have landed you.
That seems like cheating. It feels like I did the takeoff. I should have done the landing. I need to practice my landing. In this game, I will say the small planes are much easier to control with things like landings and stuff because they're so much more forgiving.
That's why we get paid so much.
Exactly. Yeah. Where am I going anyway?
You need to go straight on, and you're going to turn right.
Should we give it a bit more welly? Not that much welly.
So you should be able to turn right at Echo if it says Echo here. That's
Oh, there's a plane coming. I don't want to go there right then because I'll crash into him. I'll keep going.
yeah.
I'll keep on trucking. A few drinks and then a return flight. That's pretty much it, isn't it? It's the way. Hold on, I need to brake. I've got too fast.
No, don't go that one. Don't go that one. You're not.
I'm on the grass again. Oh no, it won't let me get off the grass. Oh, it's because I've got the brake on.
Right. So you're
Kick
going to
up
turn.
hard.
Follow the line round to the right now.
There's no line to the right.
Yeah,
now.
there will. It'll take you to the. Well, you can see the lights going round to the right.
Oh, there. I think you meant there. Sorry. This is like learning to drive all over again. No, right there. Oh, left, right.
There you go. should see the line so it goes right.
Yeah, no, I see that one. I thought you meant the one before. I'm going too fast.
Oh, that's. Oh, hang on.
We're at another runway.
Yeah, you turned too soon.
You said it.
I know. Right, carry on. Now
Let's
turn
around.
right again.
Look, the police have arrived to arrest us.
Turn right. Oh, hard right. Go straight on there. Oh, hang on. You better let this aeroplane go through first.
We'll wait.
They're going to ask you where you're going.
He's going to stop me. He's going to be mad.
So is that somebody else that's the
it could be.
or is it
No,
the computer?
It could well
Is that
be
lifted?
someone else.
Follow the Lufthansa. There you go. Let's see if he knows where he's
Someone
going.
else landing? No, he's going to take off. We've got to dodge
Right,
these.
so-
These
one of those
bars.
vehicles. They're coming out saying, "Well, where have you been?"
Should we get
Oh,
in
you've
front of the
got to
Lufthansa?
follow me now. Look, follow that vehicle. Mind his tailplane. Oh dear, you failed out.
This is the on the ground handling is a trope. Who knew that it was so hard to control a jet
Yeah,
on
it's not
the
easy.
ground?
So the trouble is, you can't see.
I did not give it that much welly. What's going
That's
on?
it. Yeah, go in there. That doesn't look anything like Edinburgh.
They some of the
Turning
airports
left,
do
going
need.
left, going left.
I think they're automatic. They've automatically been created. I think there's people working on mods in order to do them up.
If you follow the vehicle, I think he's guiding you in.
Oh right, let's do that.
So follow me. They're just a generic airfield, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, because we wouldn't want to drop our passengers here. They'd be a bit annoyed.
We get a coach.
That's true. Where do you want me to go? Left or right of him?
We'll go where he is.
What? But then I'll be on top of him. Does he grab
Is
my
he-
wheel and pull me along?
Well, I would have thought he should move out of the way.
He's not. He's stopped.
See, look, there's a little. Yeah, he'd normally get out and marshal you onto stand.
We're gonna hit him. We're gonna hit him.
Well, I'd stop then. You're responsible.
He should. I'm hoping he would move. We're there. We're there. Parking brake. Let's check. Is the parking brake even on? It is on.
Okay, so you
Oh!
shut your so your APU should be up and running, so you can shut your engines down.
How do I do that?
Well, your engines.
Yeah, how do I shut
so
my engines down?
come down here. See, you got master switches down here. So
Slow engine 1, engine
yeah.
2. Master.
No.
No.
So the actual where it says, that's it. Select that off. Select that off. Now the electrics should change over to the APU.
Oh, there they go. They're off.
Yeah.
There you go.
But it wasn't giving you on your primary.
Oh, see, lock. It did appear,
Yeah, but
but not until after we landed.
yeah, but also it should give you little diamonds on the, as I said, for the whether you're high, low,
Oh,
left or
right.
right, and it.
Oh!
You were in open descent and heading, but it was following the ILS. So I don't really know, and you had ILS and approach selected, so I'm not quite sure why it was doing what it was doing.
Do we need to switch anything else off, or now can we just go get a beer?
You leave for the engineer.
Nice. That's what we want. You should have a button to call the engineer. Oh well, it's nearly 10 o'clock. What a perfect time to call it a night. I'm glad that you've all.
Go home and have my dinner.
Yeah, you've made it all to your destination. Enjoy Edinburgh.
Sorry about the landing.
Next time you can land it. Next time we'll just let the.
Why would I want to
autopilot
leave
land.
myself wide open to criticism?
That's so
I
true.
can just let you do it.
Oh, you can buy expansions. You can. So there's a whole marketplace for third-party apps, third-party
got-
mods and stuff as well.
Corvo said he's got a bunch of still images. Is that from you or is that frame rate drop? Is that your internet or somebody else's?
Some people you saw a still frame. Oh, I'm not sure what that was about then. Oh, we had a bit of a dip in frame rate. I'm not really sure what that was about. Apologies for anyone that happened to. Might have been the internet. Certainly wasn't my CPU now that I've upgraded it. There we go. But thank you very much. Thank you everyone for joining me, for having a little chat with us. Thank you to my dad,
You're
Captain Jonesy. This has been very educational and fun. So hopefully, well, we can keep playing. We're going to go now, but we can maybe fly a little round and plane, and we might do it again.
I think you should practice a landing.
I probably should practice a lot. You think you can do ones where you just turn it on and it lets you do a landing, and it gives you hard landings, and you have to come and you have to turn and do stuff.
Well, you can just literally take off, come back round.
Oh,
Your
do it again.
You can do on your flight plan.
Right.
So you've got it in the box. You can literally just do Edinburgh to Edinburgh.
Right.
So you can take off, come back round to the EDN and do it again.
Right, okay. But yes, thank you everybody. Thank you very much for watching. It would have sucked if we'd crashed, but we didn't. We landed on the grass. That is all from us for today. So come back soon, and I don't know when I'll be streaming next. And thank you very much. Good night.
Cheers, guys.